Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today we are going to be taking a look at my Black Series collection, as well as updating it with a few of the new ones from the haul video that I recently uploaded. So, yeah, let's get straight into it and not waffle. So here's the figures that I need to add to the collection that I got. Obviously, it's mostly this wave and a few of additionals, yeah, we're going to get these guys added in, get them into a fairly basic pose, nothing too fancy. I don't have the most amount of space for Black Series, so we're going to tidy them up and get them installed. But while we do that, we'll take a look at each shelf as we go along. Okie dokie, and that's everything. So this is the collection. I apologise for shadows. You can see it's kind of unavoidable if you want decent light, but I've also got to be here to kind of move the camera, so you know it's a bit of a 50-50. But this is the prequel section for all the good and main bad guys. As you can see, Ahsoka's now in there nicely, and we've got some SH figure arts mingled with some Black Series. I won't kind of talk through this whole thing. I will just kind of point out bits and bobs that I like, or you know, that just stand out to me. That Count Dooku figure is still a brilliant piece. Definitely recommend it if you can get it. General Grievous is good as long as you get a stand. I've got a stand to just keep him going, because otherwise I worry about the legs degrading. Plus the fact you can't really pose him without a stand if you want him in that kind of crouch position and stuff. But once he's in a pose, I mean, admittedly, I think the lightsaber is actually touching his head, so he's now cutting his own head off. No, that's fine. I'll deal with that later. But yeah, no, really good shelf. It's nice to see some prequel getting some love. We'll go on to the next shelf now. Next shelf is the Clone Wars and Battle Droids. Battle Droids are kind of tucked away in this corner over here. Yeah, I apologise, these are a weird angle, so they're a bit tricky to try and record. They're you can see them when you're stood there, but if you try and actually get in, it's a bit more tricky. But you got the new Black Series with some SH figure arts over here, the old Black Series behind it, and you've got the Phase 2s. This Phase 2 section's growing, it's going to need its own shelf soon. I didn't pick up the blue for this guy, for just the Phase 1s. I think it's a Lieutenant. I'm still not entirely sure if I'm going to get it yet, because it is the old mould. And I feel like they're going to bring out a bloody new one with the new body. So we'll see. I might get it, because I'm a sucker for Phase 1s. And the droids are fantastic, but again, same issue. They have very sort of feeble legs, so longevity on those might end up with a stand, just so you're aware. But yeah, we've got the kind of the cleanies, the whatever they were called, shinies, that was it, the cleanies. That sounds like some sort of arse wipe. And then behind it you've got obviously all the painted ones, including the new Ahsoka one back there, which kind of sticks out quite a bit with its bright orange head. But yeah, some brilliant figures back here. Commander Bly is actually one of my favourites. I really like him. Gree is obviously I'm biased for Gree. He's going to be green, so he's going to be my favourite, same as this guy over here. But Bly actually overall is kind of the one that I look at and I'm like, oh shit, yeah. I took a photo of him recently on my Instagram. It might be a couple of months ago now. And yeah, it looks nice, it's polished, and I love it. I love this whole shelf. It is stunning. This is also a Bandai model kit, by the way, not a Black Series release, although it is exactly the same height. So if you do get a couple of these, which I think they do come with Phase 1s as well. So these are about $29.99. Build that up. It's actually quite well articulated. Comes with some stickers, which you don't have to use. And yeah, well worth it for that, to be honest. I would definitely recommend you get that. I don't think you can't use this visor on the Phase 1s, by the way. If anybody wants a review of that one, let me know and I'll happily do it. Okay, this section is a bit of an oddball. It's becoming Clone Wars and also kind of pre A New Hope, so it's a work in progress. Obviously got the Solo line here, Clone Wars over here, and that game that I still haven't played yet, Jedi Fallen Order. I do need to get around to that. I bought the figures, but I never actually played it. Friggin' love Solo. I'd strongly recommend, if you haven't seen it, definitely give it a watch. It's actually a lot of fun. As long as you can look past the Harrison Ford thing, which I can, because I didn't really grow up with the original trilogy, so he's not like, oh my god, I must have him and only him. But overall, great line. This is fun. I love this guy as well. This is. He went down in price because obviously nobody wanted him, and I bought him at full price like a freaking idiot. But love it. So much fun. I like his squishy belly. That's fun. This guy's nice too. Obviously, Cad Bane is, I think, a grace for everybody's collection. I can say, now they've done the real face tech, some of these just absolutely they look amazing. And then you get to certain sections where face tech hasn't quite come all the way across. We've got the new Mandalorians over here. They do not feckin' stand, so they've had to be pushed to the back. So, as always, Mandalorians with those bloody feet, is that Jango Fett feet. They just do not like to stand. Even the Jango Fett on the top shelf has to have the frickin' back, even though he's not the tallest, so it doesn't really work. But it's fine, you know, that's life. I apologise for the kind of sporadic lighting, by the way. I can see part of it is lit up and then other parts have got the normal daylight coming through. So I apologise about that. It's not something I can really fix just yet. I am looking at some proper lights, but every time I get around to them, I buy the figure. But this is the kind of Scum and villainy section. So we've got Tusken Raiders down there. We've got another one on pre-order. We've got kind of all of the bounty hunters as normal. It looks like Zuckuss has decided to take a little bit of a backward tumble. And this guy, the Gamorrean guard, which I think I'm going to take for the moment because I've seen some people take a photo of him today and I kind of want to pose him. So he's going into the pose pile. And you've got the Leia, which I think got removed from sale, did it? I can't remember. It was peg warming anyway, so it's not a great piece. And obviously Jabba over here, who went for about 20 quid in the end because he didn't come with his throne, so nobody really wanted him. It's the kind of vehicle section. Well, it's some of the vehicles. We've got Rey's speeder, we've got another biker scout speeder thing, we've got a black one over here, we've got the dewback with a sand trooper, and also the Wampa, the first release with the bloody face. So, very nice. That's it's a little section just because these guys take up a lot of frickin' space. So I put them over there as kind of vehicles and beasts, and we'll go from there. I'm very methodical on how I collect. Oh god, I'm stuck on the tripod. Some would say I was anal, but they're probably true. This section's a bit awkward because it's a bigger one. Takes up there's a fair chunk of... This is original trilogy main heroes. And it goes from episode 4 through 6, hence why they're in this weird order and not got all loops together and all layers together. In case you're questioning it. We've got some great pieces here. We've got Obi-Wan over there, old Obi-Wan. We've got Han Solo, who's decided to take a fallback. And then the Han Solo from episode 5, which is a very nice piece, but not as good as this one. This one... Whew, that is my Han Solo go-to. I really, really like that one. This Luke as well is outstanding. Yoda's really good fun. I quite like him. It's weird how he's got more articulation than the other one. I can't show it because I sold the other one. Got the speeder as well, which is a great piece. I can't remember if that went down in price. I know Rey's speeder went down to like £4 at one point, which is kind of annoying because I spent the full price. Oh well. Best to get it, not miss out on it. And this bloody Tauntaun, which I did a review of many, many years ago, still hate it. I can't sell it because they haven't brought out a decent one. But the day they bring out a decent one with proper paint apps, like, you know, a bit more weathering on it and stuff, then I'll be happy. And it doesn't have this... Oh, God, it just sounds like fake play. It sounds like I bought it from China. It's some Wish.com knockoff crap. But this is it's a good set. And obviously you've got Luke over here, the Jedi Luke, which I can imagine... After the Mandalorian will probably skyrocket in money, so if you can find it in shops, probably get it, because I can imagine that's going to be one that people are now looking for after they skipped on it. Again, I apologise for the lighting. This section is Rebels, Rogue One, and additional characters from the original trilogy. You've got, obviously, the final collection of Rebels, thank God. Chopper, a brilliant figure, definitely underrated, and is on sale in the UK, so worth getting. Zeb back there, I have a lot of fun with him. He's actually really good fun just to kind of pose. He's not super articulated, so you're not going to get anything crazy out of him, but he's certainly an intimidating piece. The Rogue One section, this is what I was on about with the real face tech stuff. This stuff now sticks out because the faces are, nowhere near as good as the modern stuff. There's a few over here that have got the painted stuff as well, but I couldn't really justify it. I was going to get another Sabine, but I was like, we should keep the helmet on anyway. I'm still looking at Ahsoka. I might get the new Ahsoka. And Hera, to be fair, she actually had really good paint apps even back then, so I didn't really feel the need to replace her. And Kanan, he's fine as well. And then over here, like I said, you've got the additional characters. So you've got Tebow, maybe? Jawa, no, Ewok. You've got obviously Dak. And I didn't buy the new Lando. It seems to be coming down in price, so I might replace that one potentially if it goes down cheap enough. You've got 2 of the Hoth soldiers because they are the figure for me. They are so much fun. Articulation's great. They come with different items. The backpack looks cool. You can store the faces. You get 2 different faces, several different display options. That is an army builder if I've ever seen one. And over there you've got some just normal kind of Tantive 4 troopers, I guess. So that's quite nice. And obviously Admiral Akbar and some droids from that 3-pack that cost an arm and a friggin' leg. And I'm not sure if it's come down in price now, but it was expensive at the time. But this is the Empire section. This is kind of big names or kind of senior command, or a few that just don't really fit in with stormtroopers. So over here you've got some normal kind of Imperial trooper, Death Trooper things. You've got some astromechs. I can't remember these 2 names, but I know they're quite big in the comic. The Death Star that the missus bought me, which I still... Look at this, look at this, look. Look at that. I freaking love this piece. It's like the only one of the kind of Black Series miniature things that I keep quite proudly on display. And you've got Krennic over there. This is kind of just in parallel with the Rogue One. You can't see it, but they're basically top and bottom of to each other. Death Troopers, obviously, there's some more out on pre-order, so if you need those, definitely get those. They're in the archive wave. You've got Inferno Squad with a few other just TIE Fighter pilots. I just thought they'd look nice together. And then obviously some senior people, including Admiral Thrawn, Grand Moff Tarkin, I think Piet is here, and... oh, I forget his name! Darth Vader's back there. You've got 6, 4, and 5. I don't know why I said it in that order. I can't count. Obviously the most recent one is the best. I would definitely recommend that one. It's actually quite nice because the episode 4 one I got had a really loose elbow, so he isn't great. So it's nice to get a new one with everything looking hunky-dory. And of course you've got the Emperor Palpatine in his little chair. That was the redo with the proper face tech. Yeah, there was a bit night and day on those two, to be fair. I put it on my Instagram and didn't realise just quite how different they looked. He was, yeah, he was a bit derpy looking that first time round, but we've got a decent version now. Over here we've got the infantry. I've got some brand new of the Mimban Stormtrooper. Mimban? No, that's not right. He's over here. I was looking at him, that's why. The remnant stormtroopers with some normal stormtroopers behind there. I've only got 2 of these. I was thinking about getting a 3rd, but no, as you can see, I've got plenty back there. And you've got, right at the very back, you've got one of the Mimban stormtroopers, just one with a cape, which I really enjoy. I think that's really good. 2 snowtroopers, obviously, because you've got to have more than one. Got some shore troopers. Got the, oh, fuck, I forget. It's like the snowtrooper, but he's like heavy artillery type thing. I forget his name. You got this little guy as well, scout troopers. You got your new flame trooper. Yeah, this one I'm going to stop trying to name because I'm failing. Stormtrooper commander, the bright red Adidas looking one over there, which I'm still not fond of. The shadow type one, this one with Han Solo. I mean, to be fair, it could go in the solo section, but I thought it looked quite cool. Tank driver, I think he is, and the jet trooper, which I really enjoy that jet trooper as well. This one over here, this one's really fun, and you got a lot of sand troopers as well, which is why there's another one starting to do back, because I already have a black pauldron already over here, although he's grey. So this is a really good piece. I've said it time and time again, this body mould is the best. Definitely worth getting. If you can get any of these, definitely get them, because they're so much fun. They're just so good. Okie dokie, so over here you've got the Mandalorian with obviously all of his chums and the child. Still love this little guy, so tiny, but he does what he needs to do, which is quite nice. And obviously you've got the 2 different versions of the Mandalorian armour, and the Mandalorian heavy guy, and then IG-11. And Miss Pouty over here. She pouts a lot in the film. And then over in the show, sorry. And over here, obviously, you've got the Snoke crew. I was posing Snoke the other day. It's actually, he's not bad. He's not a bad figure. I wish he kind of came with, I don't know, a lightning effect or something. Obviously, I know he came with a seat at the time, but the standard release didn't even come with anything. So I can't imagine he was a hot seller, to be fair. Just to, again, confirm any confusion in case some people have skipped along, it goes from 7 to 9. Hence why, like, there's droids over here, and there's droids over here, and, you know, Rey's here, because essentially it just goes in movie order. Yeah, a lot of this is pre-face tech, so a lot of them stick out. Like, obviously, Poe Dameron doesn't look anything like Poe Dameron. Leia's actually alright, to be fair. Luke looks like he's not had sleep in years. This Rey is wasn't very first issue. She was the second release without all the makeup on. Asti over there still got his wob eye, but you can't see it because he's got his helmet on. But yeah, no, there's some really fun pieces. Obviously, this is my favourite. My favourite design of Rey. I wish she could have kept that outfit, to be fair. Wasn't so fond of the end outfit that she wore in episode 8. Episode 9's alright, but I don't know. And obviously this fucking guy. Thanks for being in the film. Oh wait, no you weren't. As you can see, this section is a smidge sparse. We could do with the new hooks. I would like a new hooks. Still annoys me how he died, but we won't go into that now. Obviously, you've got this guy who came with the Admiral bar from the Resistance, Kylo Ren, and you've got your Phasmas over there. It's 2 different Phasmas. This is the episode 8. The one behind it is the Mafex episode 7 version. Both have their flaws. I'm yet to find a decent proper Phasma. The paint job on the episode 7 one is brilliant, but she falls apart. Quite frankly, it's like a really crap model kit. So I'm going to see what I can do to sort that out one day. But for the moment, she is what she is. So yeah, over here you've got your kind of expanded / pre episode 1s type stuff, because they don't really fit in anywhere else. I've not got a big enough collection to put them anywhere else except for there. I didn't pick up the episode 9 Kylo Ren because it was just a redo of the last 2 films, well, episode 8. So I kind of regret it because I like the helmet, but you know, such is life. If somebody wants to send me out the helmet, that'd be great. I'm joking. I'm not begging. And the final section, the final order, is the First Order Stormtroopers and everything else. Obviously, you guys, if you've been with me long enough, will know that I am biased because I freaking love the First Order design. I love these Stormtrooper outfits, and I hope Hasbro repaints that Captain Cardinal helmet that they just brought out, make it white, and give me 12 of them, because my god, I'm so excited for that. I'm sure they will do it because it's Hasbro. And they already repainted the Boba Fett helmet 3 times, so they've got to milk the mould. I was really hoping they'd bring up the white one first and then go for Captain Cardinal, but yeah, so as soon as they bring this out, I'm going to be so happy because it's going to be amazing. But yeah, we've got snowtroopers, kind of pilots, there's a couple of people with pauldrons, you got the, I can't remember what these are called, and then the flame troopers and jet troopers, Sith troopers, and then just a random, yeah, so really cool. There's also downstairs is the big Black Series TIE Fighter. I'm not gonna get that. You know what that looks like. I've also got the snow speeder way up there, so that's nice and safe out of the way, so I don't kick it all the time. But that is my updated Black Series collection. It's coming along nicely. I'm going to need to probably go upwards soon. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I'm going to have to probably stack these somehow and get a couple more shelves in, but overall, yeah, such a cool collection. I friggin' love the Black Series. I love the 6-inch figures. I can never get enough of them. So, yeah, let's hope this year brings us some even more amazing ones. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. And until next time, I will see you all later.